Hey everyone, I'm Chris Kidd and this is 9-Minute News. If you're watching to win the Amazon gift card from gift card sweeps worth anywhere from $5 to $100, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. Also, you may want to grab a pen and piece of paper to jot down the code as we go, or open up another browser, or use another device with your Amazon account open. Remember, the first person to correctly enter the code into their account wins. The first letter in the Amazon gift card code is J, as in J-Lo. In case you've been living under a rock the last day, she and Shakira performed during the halftime show of this little sporting event known as the Super Bowl. Now, more importantly than the music was the victory in which the Kansas City Chiefs won their first Super Bowl in 50 years. What makes the win even more spectacular is the fact that the Chiefs trailed the 49ers by 10 during the game to come back with 21 unanswered points. And if that wasn't enough of a comeback story, Kansas City is the first team in NFL history to come back to win 3 games after a 10-point deficit in one postseason. The achievements don't stop there. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is the 5th youngest player in the position to start a Super Bowl, and the 2nd youngest to win. My boy Ben Roethlisberger was the youngest. Another notable accomplishment is the fact that Patrick Mahomes is one of only 3 African-American quarterbacks to win the Super Bowl. The final score was 31-20. In more sports news, it's hard to believe the NBA scheduled games on Super Bowl Sunday, but they did, 4 of them. The Pistons beat the Nuggets 128-123, the Rockets defeated the Pelicans 117-109, the Bucks eclipsed the Suns 129-108, and the Raptors devoured the Bulls 129-102. The next letter in the Amazon gift card code is the letter Z, as in zebra, and the third letter in the gift card code is also Z. Since 1970, the United States has been celebrating Black History Month. The annual event was first proposed by students at Kent State University in Ohio. Acknowledging the accomplishments of African Americans continues to be an important movement in creating an equal America. This equality goes beyond recognition of historical achievements. It also encompasses the ugly truth that Black Americans have been unfairly and excessively incarcerated. President Trump has begun running ad campaigns showcasing Alice Marie Johnson, who 2 years ago was imprisoned for her involvement in a Memphis cocaine trafficking organization. Johnson served 21 years of a life sentence until President Trump commuted her time to serve as part of criminal justice reform titled the First Step Act. We'll continue to cover Black History Month tomorrow and the rest of February. And if you're still interested in the Amazon gift card code, the 4th letter of the code is D, as in Democrats. And speaking of Democrats, the Iowa caucuses are tonight. It will be an interesting sight as potential candidates and their delegates gather in different areas of the room. A presidential hopeful must get the support of at least 15% of the attendees to continue in the race for the Democratic nomination to run against Donald Trump. Currently in Iowa, polls show Bernie Sanders with 23% popularity, former Vice President Joe Biden with 19.3%, Pete Buttigieg is sitting at 16.8%, and Elizabeth Warren rounding out the top 4 with 15.5%. And since we're on the subject, this Democratic race for the nomination has not gone without controversy. Many are accusing news agencies of a media blackout of other candidates, including businessman Andrew Yang and Representative Tulsi Gabbard of Hawaii. The 5th letter of the Amazon gift card code is Q, as in quality, and the 6th letter is V, as in vindicated. Someone who is well aware of the truth long overdue is actor Johnny Depp. Audio recordings have surfaced revealing actress Amber Heard, Johnny Depp's ex-wife, confessing to hitting the Pirates of the Caribbean star. Additional images of an abused Depp have become public following an outpouring of support and apologies from people who are quick to judge Johnny Depp as the violent one in the relationship with the Aquaman star. Amber Heard had accused Johnny Depp of domestic abuse shortly before the release of Fantastic Beasts 2: The Crimes of Grindelwald. Depp has filed a $50 million defamation lawsuit against Heard. Now, domestic violence is serious. It affects many Americans. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have experienced some form of physical violence by an intimate partner. All of these topics will be discussed in the upcoming documentary film titled 2020. If you'd like to be a part of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, the following is a crowdfunding campaign with perks including your name in the credits. It is without question that this year will be the most decisive in modern memory. Politics, immigration, climate change, gun control, homelessness, vaccinations, LGBTQ, and other minority rights will all be discussed heavily, and I want to capture it all. With the help of independent filmmakers and freelance journalists around the country, the film is already underway. We have celebrity speeches, rallies, marches, protests, and other events captured and ready to be included in this momentous movie. I've started an Indiegogo campaign to help with the expenses involved in such an undertaking. Travel will be a big part of this endeavor because once-in-a-lifetime moments are happening all around the country. Another aspect of this film will be arranging sit-down interviews with political figures, celebrities, and average Americans. For those interviews, professional cameras, lighting, and sound equipment will need to be available. This is where you come in. For as little as $10, you can become a part of 2020 The Documentary. Imagine, you will forever be associated with the events and influencers of this time. Now, we've all seen Twitter posts being used in news stories. How often have you been confident that your point of view is just as valid as the next person's? At another contribution level, your Twitter post will now be included with celebrity tweets. Now, if you want to make sure that your tweet is understood as you intended with the appropriate intensity and delivery, you have the opportunity to read your own Twitter post. That's right, your voice, your message, captured forever in film. But let's say that's not enough for you. For a moment, think of the impact you can make with an on-camera interview. Your face, your voice, your contribution alongside Hollywood elite and lawmakers. We have a contribution level for this as well. What about your cause, your charity, your political movement? We actually have a level of contribution that will include yours among those with some of the most outspoken celebrities. No matter what your political or social views are, you can include yourself in this film. The point of this documentary is to capture the divide of our nation and hopefully the much needed mend. Don't miss your chance to be a part of something that only comes along once in a lifetime. Let your voice be heard. Make your impact on 2020, the year, and the documentary. We've included links in the description with all the funding options to get your name associated with some of Hollywood's elite. The 7th character in the Amazon gift card code is the number 2, and the 8th character is the letter F, as in freedom. To find the next letter in the Amazon gift card code, go to IMDb and search for the movie 2020. You may need to search past the first recommendation page and you're looking for this movie poster. Click this movie, then click See Full Cast and Crew. The 9th character of the e-gift card code is the first letter of the last name of the last person listed under Thanks. The 10th letter in the code is the letter F, the 11th character is the number 3, the 12th character is the number 6, and the second to last character is the letter A, as in America. The last letter in the Amazon gift card code is coming up, but we wanted to say thank you for staying with us and to let you know that we will have another news report along with another Amazon gift card code tomorrow. So please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Every weekday we will share more of the latest news and reward you for watching. If you don't win today, you can always leave a comment below with news you'd like to hear more about, and we will draw a monthly winner from those that do. And without further ado, the final letter in the Amazon gift card code is F, as in finally. Thank you so much for joining us. Until tomorrow.